last time you sat in complete silence? No scrolling, no planning, no distractions. Just you and your thoughts, completely present in the stillness. In a world that constantly demands our attention, silence can feel unfamiliar, even uncomfortable. But within that stillness lies something extraordinary. Clarity, insight, a deeper connection to yourself. In today's video, we'll explore the power of silence. How quiet reflection can reset your mind, deepen your self-awareness, and guide you toward greater peace. We'll uncover the lessons that emerge when we embrace stillness, and I'll lead you through a simple, calming practice to help you reconnect with yourself. So take a deep breath, settle into this moment, and let's begin this journey into the transformative power of silence. In a world that never stops moving, silence can feel unfamiliar. We're surrounded by sound, notifications, conversations, the constant hum of responsibility. Even in moments of solitude, our minds are often filled with noise. But what happens when we choose to pause, to simply sit in stillness and listen? When you allow yourself to sit in silence, something powerful happens. The mind, so used to racing ahead, begins to slow down. Thoughts settle. Tension softens. And in that space, clarity emerges. Not forced, not chased, but gently revealing itself, like the first light of dawn stretching across the sky. Science has shown that intentional silence isn't just peaceful, it's transformative. Sitting in silence has been linked to reduced stress and anxiety, allowing the nervous system to shift into a state of calm. Enhanced creativity, as quiet moments create space for new insights to arise. Increased self-awareness, helping us recognize patterns in our thoughts and emotions. Improved mental clarity, making decision-making easier and more intuitive. But beyond the science, there's something deeper at play. Silence isn't just the absence of noise. It's the presence of awareness. A space where you can meet yourself, honestly and without distraction. For many, sitting in silence isn't easy. The first time you try, you might feel restless. Your mind may wander. Doubt may creep in. That's okay. We are so conditioned to fill the quiet that stillness can feel unnatural at first. But here's the truth. Silence is not empty. It is full of everything we've been too busy to notice. The more you practice, the more you begin to see silence for what it truly is, a mirror. It reflects what's happening inside, helping you understand yourself more deeply than any external noise ever could. Give yourself permission to try. Start small, just 5 minutes a day. Sit in a quiet space. No distractions, no agenda. Breathe. Observe. Let thoughts come and go like clouds drifting across the sky. And if the silence feels uncomfortable at first, that's okay too. Stay with it. In time, you'll recognize it not as something to escape, but as a place to return to, a home within yourself. Sitting in silence is just the beginning. What happens when we truly listen to the wisdom that emerges from the quiet? What lessons does stillness reveal? In our next segment, we'll explore the lessons learned from silence, how quiet reflection can offer insight, healing, and a clearer path forward. Let's continue. Silence is not just the absence of noise. It's the presence of wisdom. When we step into stillness, we begin to hear something we often overlook: ourselves. The world teaches us to seek answers outward, to ask, to research, to analyze. But some of the most profound truths don't come from external sources. They arise from within, emerging like a whisper in the quiet, like the first rays of light breaking through the trees at dawn. When we give ourselves space to sit in silence, we start to notice patterns in our thoughts. The same worries looping in our minds, the same hopes rising to the surface, the same unspoken truths we've been avoiding. Silence doesn't just clear the mind, it reveals what's already there. In the quiet, we gain perspective. Old wounds begin to heal. Solutions we've been searching for reveal themselves. We start to understand not just what we want, but why. We hear the voice beneath the noise, the one that's been waiting for us to listen. There is a quiet strength in stillness, a lesson in patience, in trust. The river doesn't force its way downstream. It follows its course. The trees don't resist the changing seasons. They surrender to them, knowing that each phase has its purpose. And we too are meant to flow, to change, to grow, if only we give ourselves the space to listen. What is silence teaching you? What thoughts return to you again and again, asking to be heard? What answers have been waiting in the quiet? If silence feels unfamiliar, start small. 5 minutes a day. No distractions, no agenda. Simply sit, breathe, observe. Let your thoughts rise and fall like waves meeting the shore. And when insights come, write them down. Even if they feel small, even if they don't yet make sense. Over time, you'll begin to see patterns, connections, a roadmap leading you back to yourself. Sitting in silence allows us to hear ourselves more clearly. But what happens when we take it one step further? When we not only listen, but fully immerse ourselves in the present moment. In our next segment, I'll guide you through a silent meditation practice, a simple but powerful way to reconnect with yourself and cultivate clarity. Let's step into that stillness together. Find a quiet place where you can sit comfortably. A place where you feel safe, at ease. You can close your eyes or soften your gaze, letting the world around you blur just a little, allowing yourself to settle into this moment just as it is. Take a deep breath in, feeling the air expand in your chest. And as you exhale, allow any tension to melt away. Inhale, feeling the fullness of this moment. Exhale, letting go of anything weighing you down. Silence is not the absence of thought. It's the space where thoughts can come and go freely, without judgment, without urgency. Imagine your thoughts as clouds drifting across the sky. You don't need to chase them, nor do you need to push them away. Just observe. Watch them appear, shift, and pass, knowing that you are the sky, vast and steady, unaffected by the movement within it. Some thoughts may be gentle, like soft wisps of white. Others may be heavier, darker, lingering for a while. Let them all be. They are simply passing visitors in this moment of quiet awareness. When your mind wanders, and it will, gently return to your breath. Feel the inhale, the exhale, like the tide moving in and out, constant, steady, grounding you in the present. If emotions arise, if resistance appears, meet them with kindness. There is no wrong way to be in silence. There's only this moment. When you feel ready, take one more deep breath. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. Bring gentle movement back into your body as if waking from a deep and restful place within yourself. Know that this silence is always here for you. You can return to it whenever you need clarity, peace, or simply a moment to listen. To yourself, to life, to the wisdom that exists within the quiet. The more you embrace silence, the more you will hear the truths waiting beneath the noise. But transformation isn't about perfection. It's about embracing the journey, imperfections and all. In our next video, we'll explore how to embrace growth and imperfection, how mindfulness can help us navigate change with grace and acceptance. I look forward to sharing that path with you. Silence is a rare gift in a world filled with noise. But the beauty of it is this: it's always here, waiting for you. No matter where you are, no matter how busy life feels, you can always return to the stillness within. Tonight, I invite you to take just 5 minutes to sit in silence. No screens, no distractions, just you, your breath, and the quiet wisdom that lies beneath the surface. And when you're done, take a moment to reflect. What thoughts or feelings arose? What did the silence reveal? I'd love to hear from you. What's the most surprising thing you've discovered in silence? A realization? A forgotten dream? A sense of peace you didn't expect? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your experience might inspire someone else to embrace stillness in their own life. When we come together and share our journeys, we create a space where self-discovery is not just personal, it's communal. A place where stillness is celebrated. A place where growth is honored. Silence is not empty. It is full of everything we've been too busy to hear. It's a teacher, a sanctuary, a doorway to the truths waiting within us. There will be days when silence feels peaceful, and days when it feels uncomfortable. But in both, there is wisdom. In both, there is growth. And the more you return to it, the more you'll come to understand that everything you seek, the clarity, the answers, the next step, is already inside you. So take your time, embrace the quiet, listen to the wisdom that has always been yours. Thank you for sharing this space with me today. I can't wait to continue this journey with you as we explore the next steps in mindful transformation. I'll see you soon.